Good afternoon. I hope everyone is having a reasonable hump day today. Light everything up here. Oh shit! Whoops, I'll eat it later. Pardon me, guys. I'm terrible. I put things in the zapper and forget. There's a breakfast burrito in the microwave that I need to eat. Silly me. I guess I wasn't that hungry. Let's start with today's new moon card. The cycle starts again. Day 1, sacred darkness, phase influence, rest, reflection. It is in this time we sit with our silence, because it is in this silence that the answers we seek will raise from the pools of our internal void, providing us the fodder with which to craft our highest centered intentions. History and lore. Marking the first day of the lunar cycle, the new moon is historically linked to the goddess Lilith and rebirth. It is believed spells are more effective when cast under the dark moon, as well as being the optimum time for planting seeds in your life or in the ground. Women have gathered in ritual for centuries to harness the energy of this powerful night and manifest their desires. Ritual. Create your sacred space, let candlelight surround you, settle into your internal hearth and stoke its fire. Divulge your deepest, most heart-centered desires, ask for guidance, and watch as the sparks from your belly's flame illuminate the darkness with the answers you seek. Crystal, labradorite, to enhance psychic awareness and mental clarity. Mantra. I am a conduit. The answers I seek flow through me. Start over. The answers I seek flow through me now. There we go. And I am going to do Ethany's new moon spread. I've been doing her moon spreads this year. Tarot by the Moon. And she made this super pamphlet that when I put it in my Adobe application on my laptop, let me, turned it into a pamphlet, a booklet form. And on some of the days, you'll notice that there's some weird pages. I ended up adding extra stuff for some of them. And it's kind of a funny thing I do sometimes that I over here. I did 2. I did somebody else's, so I put it in the book with my moon spreads. Instead of using ethnic spreads. But that's my crazy. Okay. So I am going to jot extra stuff down this today. I am a conduit. The answers. I seek. Flow through me. Now. And for the new moon spread, I am going to use my Faërie Enchantments Oracle. It is a double-sided deck. And so I tend to try to close my eyes when I do this or be looking somewhere else and do it by feel instead of watching what I'm doing. And this deck, I don't like to riffle shuffle. It's kind of a stiff deck, and I don't want to mess it up. And let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, this time I'm going to write part of my stuff over here. I don't usually do that. pt1. U, and the beloved. Okay. And Sionia. Lunar water. The moon. What needs transforming at this time? The Luna goddess Siona stole divine wisdom from a magical fairy well. 9 sacred hazel trees grow by the well, dropping their fruit into it, which are then eaten by the salmon of knowledge. By eating the salmon, Siona shares in this divine wisdom. Her name means possessor of wisdom, and she is renowned for her cunning psychic abilities and magic illusions. She is a powerful shapeshifter and Geas enchantress, a Geas being a curse. If someone under a Geas violates the associated taboo, they suffer dishonor or even death. It can also be a gift, as to the observing of one's own Geas brings great power. As a river goddess, she dispels phantoms and sea monsters. The way I see through the underlying strata of my thinking. Etienne, what do I need to let go of? Define redeeming awakening. Etienne. Equilibrium. of spirit. Judgment. Etienne, what do I need to let go of? Awakening. Etienne is the goddess of awakening, reconciliation, and absolution. Prince Midir the fairy Prince Midir became enchanted by Etienne. They fell deeply in love and married. In a jealous rage, Midir's first wife, Famnak, transformed Etienne into a pool of water, then a worm, and finally into a butterfly. Casting her out to sea in a storm, after 7 years, she finally finds sanctuary in the palace of Angus, who feeds her on nectar. Famuk finds her, banishing her for 1,000 years upon icy winds. Finally, Etienne falls into the drinking cup of the wife of Etar, a chieftain of Tara. She is swallowed and passes into the womb of Etar's wife, who becomes pregnant. Etienne is reborn as a mortal child, more than 1,000 years after her first birth. Blossoming into a beautiful woman, she becomes Queen of Tara. When all seems hopeless, do not give up. Weigh up the actions and events of the past and put them to rest, allowing you to reawaken and blossom. Reestablish a new order with precise distinctions and commitments. Balance up your options and make a clear judgment. An inner calling or new beginning, created from the end of what has gone before. A journey undertaking or phase in your life is near completion, establishing rewards, transformation, and absolution. Help our transformation along bringing fresh ideas. Three, Liu. Did I just bury it? I just buried it. I'm a klutz sometimes. Equilibrium of fire. Illuminate decisive victory. How best can I cultivate inner peace? Equilibrium. Liu is the archetype sun god, the solar warrior who represents the life-giving properties of the sun and of light. His wings are the prism that separates light into its spectrum of colors. He is a great archer, master craftsman, and magician whose full name of Liu La Geis means golden one with the skillful hand. When a geese, taboo or cursed, is placed upon Liu, that he will never marry a human woman, his uncle Gwydion forms for him a wife created from flowers named Bloodweed. Bleh. Later in the myth, she betrays Liu and with her dark lover Gron kills the sun god. Liu reincarnates as an eagle and flies into an oak tree to nurse his wounds. Gwydion eventually finds Liu and returns him to human form, who later kills Gron. I don't know. That's probably terribly wrong. card is about supreme optimism, a belief in life and in the light and glory it presents. Find the courage to be true to your own desires and ambitions. New opportunities will appear in your life. You will win a position, defeat an obstacle, or be granted a reward for the efforts of the past. Liu is also a symbol of magical creative power. Fix your will on a goal, following it through with great skill and aptitude. Harness your strengths and talents to bring about a successful outcome. Refresh and start. With new light. From beginning